Hiya, so I've promised you some plant content and today you're going to get to see inside cabinet number 1. I have 5 cabinets, a grow tent, 8 multiple cupboards and plants in ambient because I have quite a few plants, but today I'm going to go through cabinet number 1. This cabinet is as you see it. I haven't done any tidying or rearranging before filming, so let's get into it. So here we go, let's have a look and let's see what is inside. What's behind cabinet number 1? So you can see across the whole cabinet. Okay, so here she is. We've opened her up. Let's see what have we got inside to show you first. So first I'm going to go with, if I can reach it, the Begonia Ginny Galaxy. Now, I bought this as a cutting off the bay for about £35. It didn't do a lot. I put it into semi-hydro and this is what's happened within a couple of months. As you can see, it's got the variegation. Some parts of it have gone green and reverted, which is quite common with the Ginny Galaxy, but I've been using nurture system number 1 and number 10 on this, and as you can see, some of the new growth has a lot more variegation. So there we go, there is the Ginny Galaxy. This is another one I want to show you. This is a Jacqueline variegated alocasia. Now when I got this, it was very variegated, quite creamy, quite white, and it kind of struggled with getting used to the environment, but it did lose some leaves and produced this leaf, if you can see, with some variegation, although it is quite green, and it is producing a new leaf, as you can see. At the moment it looks quite green, but what I found with the Jacqueline variegated is until the leaves are fully open and get a little bit more established, the variegation doesn't really show through. Now this may be on its way to reverting because it's quite minimal, but I'm going to give it the chance anyway, because sometimes you can get some green leaves through and then it'll push through an absolute amazing leaf. But that is my Jacqueline variegated for you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you one of my favourite plants, and that is the Philodendron Caramel Marble. Now as you can see, this is a stunning plant. It's hard to show the variegation. It does actually need a repot and a different pole, but I've been a little bit lazy. Now what you will notice is a regular theme with myself. Plants I really like, I tend to get multiple of, so that is Philo number 1. We have Philo number 2, which I knocked a leaf off when I got it out the cabinet, but never mind. If you can see that one, that's a beautiful leaf. I love how they look like flames. I really like it. I thought we had to start a new leaf yet then, but no. And then number 3, because why not have 3? This one's a bit more green in variegation, but there is a lot more leaves, as you can see. Again, this one does need a repot. I put the one into Soil Ninja, Monstera and Philodendron. The other 2 are in the muck it came in, but I do plan on putting one in semi-hydro and again one in the Monstera. The only reason I'm putting one in semi-hydro is I want to see how it goes before putting multiple plants into semi-hydro. I have already got a Florida Beauty as well as a Florida Green in semi-hydro. So let's just see how it goes. Okay, so let's see what else is in the cabinet. We have a Monstera dubia, which as you can see is actually growing up the cabinet. We have a Melanochrysum Philodendron, which as you can see needs a little bit of TLC. I actually think that I underwatered this and that is why it looks a little bit sad. So that is one for the TLC. But like I said, this is the nitty gritty. This is how my cabinet is. It's not all rainbows and sunshine. We've got a Calathea White Fusion in here amongst the mix, which needs a little bit of a snip and pretty. Now, I thought that I'd actually not got any Hoyas, but I do have one hiding in here, which definitely isn't getting enough light, so that needs some attention. We have this, which may be going on a yeet, to be honest, totally honest with you. I believe this is a Dieffenbachia. It's looking a little bit sad. We'll just pretend we haven't seen that one. We've got the Philodendron Splendid, which, as you can see, has beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dark leaves. Worth the 3 beautifuls there. It's got like a velvety texture. That mark on the leaf is actually something on the leaf that will come off, but I don't want to rub it too much and wreck the leaf. We've got, I believe that's a Maculata Begonia in there. Again, I'm going to have to move the Splendid, I think, because it's blocking light to the other plants. We have a variegated peace lily. We have a Syngonium albo. I actually really like Syngonium albos. I just love the variegation on the leaves. In fact, I actually want another one of these. This one I have took out the cabinet to give you a closer look. This is an Alocasia Loco. I only received it this week, so it does need a repot. It's got quite dusty soil in there. I'm actually going to put this into semi-hydro though, which what I do with a lot of my Alocasia. So that will be nice once it's in its self-watering pot. We've also got under here a Philodendron Pink Princess. Again, I feel that the Philodendron Splendid, due to the size, is blocking some light. So she may need to be moved. And this is the Florida Beauty. Now, this Florida Beauty has had a bit of a turmoil. It had really bad root rot. I've been using number 6 Root Doctor as well as number 3 and number 1 to try and give it a bit of a boost. And I did move it into semi-hydro. As you can see, there is some browning on the leaves. It has though produced 2 new leaves recently, which they are quite green, and this is a newer one, but there is variegation coming through, so I do feel like there is some improvement happening. And this was a previous leaf before, so that's quite a nice leaf. So yeah, little signs of improvement. Now, this plant I really love. This is a Mirabilis. I love the pattern on the leaves. I love the shape of the leaf. I love everything about it. What I will say about these is they can be a little bit dramatic if you don't water them, but they do spring back quite quickly. Here we have some cuttings that I've bought from other people. I'm not quite sure what they are. They haven't been doing very well. This is what's left of a variegated snowcap, which has come back to life from the dead, purely down to me being a bit neglectful with the watering. We've got what I believe is a Begonia Sinbad cutting in there, a Syngonium Wendling, an Alocasia Polly. We've got a Philodendron Bellmarks variegated, the Green Congo variegated, and this is a type of orchid which it's looking a bit sad and sorry for itself, but it's still in the cabinet. It's still in there. There's a little bit of a mooch in cabinet number 1. I hope you enjoyed having a bit of a nose and bearing all my little nitty gritty bits that need attention. Out of this cabinet, I'd probably say that my favourite plants, I can't even pick one favourite. I love the Syngonium albo. I love my caramels, as you can tell. The Splendid is just centrepiece for me. The leaf's amazing, even though it's blocking everybody else's light. And the Ginny Galaxy, which has just took off. I do actually think I need more cabinets, but I am due to move house. So at the meantime, they'll probably stay as they are. I'm definitely going to have a whip round of some of the dead leaves and do a bit of watering at the bottom though, just to get it back nice and fresh. So thank you for watching cabinet number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. If you let me know in the comments which plant is your favourite, which one's your least favourite, what would you do different in the cabinet, I'd like to hear. All the products that I use are available in my shop. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe and feel free to share. Thank you. Bye bye.